What's up, folks? We're back. I'm going to give you guys my reaction to the first ever banana ball draft. It was a wild one. A lot of people got left out. I was pretty surprised by some of the people in the draft. Shout out Jackie Bradley Jr. That was pretty insane. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about each team's draft and give you my honest opinion of that draft. So, party animals, we pretty much got everybody back. So the only people we did not get back was Blake Benson. He's dealing with an injury. Sal Jacobo, he got drafted by the Coconuts, I believe. And Armando Becerra, he got drafted by the Firefighters. So those two that got drafted, super happy for them. Blake Benson, I hope he gets better from injury and all that. Other than that, we got everybody back. So as our fearless leader, Mike Vavavavesa, says, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I love it. I'm glad we got pretty much our full team back. Hoping to run it back and get another championship. Next up, Bananas. So Bananas did the exact opposite of the party animals. They got rid of everybody except one person. Kyle Lewiggs went back to the Bananas. Other than that, they pretty much just drafted a whole bunch of lefty pitchers and a couple hitters. Who'd they get? They got, I'm going to pull this up on my phone so I don't forget. So I don't know a lot of their players. I've heard of, and I think I played against Austin Drury. He's a pretty good left-handed pitcher. He was in the American. He was in the affiliate ball for a little bit. So we got JT Sokolov. I don't know how to say that. JT Sokolov. He's a designated runner for Michigan State. I did see him try out. He is fast as hell. So definitely going to have to watch out for him. And then the other one was Max Jung Goldberg. I heard he's a pretty good hitter. Other than that, Grant Besser, saw him on the visitors a little bit. Tristan Levesque. Don't know much about him. He is from Rhode Island, I think. Or he played at URI, so shout out Rhode Island. Maybe I played against him in college. I don't know. Probably not, though. Frankie Muscatiello. Never heard of him. Easton Parrish. Not sure who that is. Connor Harris. Saw him on the visitors. Bryce Grisafi. Jacob Bazala. And Alan Safov. So they went heavy on the left-handed pitchers. And the left-handed hitters. Yeah, the exact opposite approach than the party animals did. They got rid of their whole team besides Kyle. We kept our whole team besides a couple other people. So we'll see which one works out. Next up, and I think this team, based on who they have and the people they drafted, had the best draft, and that's the Tailgaters. The two big names for the Tailgaters that they got was Jordan Barth, who is my buddy, and Kyle Martin. Kyle Martin's hit like 300 minor league home runs in his career. He's a big bat, probably going to play first. And then Jordan Barth is just an all-around good hitter, infielder. I played with him back in St. Cloud in 2019 and 20. I was in his wedding, actually. When he came to the tryout in Savannah, he actually stayed with me. So I was really hoping we would draft him. He ended up going the second round to the Tailgaters, so we could have snagged him. That's two huge pickups for their lineup. And then they also got, their first-round pick was Chris Clark. He was a long-time affiliate guy, played with the Cubs. So I think he's pretty good too. So Tailgaters got a lot better. Other than that, they drafted Big Rig. They drafted Brett Sanchez from the visitors. They got Jimmy Lewis back, Joe Sperone back, Reese Miller. Haven't really heard of him much. I know that Chris Clark, Jordan Barth, and Kyle Martin are huge pickups for them. So they definitely got a whole lot better. And then who I think had the best draft, just draft, out of all the teams, was the Clowns. Indianapolis Clowns. They shocked the whole world. They ended up drafting Jackie Bradley Jr. somehow. Nobody knew he was even in the draft. They took him first overall. Jackie Bradley Jr., longtime Boston Red Sox. Bona fide big leaguer. Supposedly, he's going to be playing every day for the Clowns. I'm assuming he'll play center field, so that's a big bat. Good defense. He is kind of old, but not that old. He's 35, so I'm sure he'll do just fine in banana ball. That was definitely the biggest shocker of the draft. And then also they got Correll Prime from the Bananas. They got Joe Lytle from the Firefighters. They got Joe Gray, and they got my buddy Nico Holsizer. He was in AAA for a long time with I guess he was with the Rays. He was with Durham, the Durham Bulls for a while. He's a really good outfielder, very toolsy, a lot of power. He's hit a bunch of home runs in the minor leagues, so Nico's going to be a big pickup for the Clowns. And then they also got Malachi, who was shifted over from the Bananas to the Clowns as their designated runner. And who else did they get? People I know. Gage Voorhees went over there. Matt Wolf went over there. Fisher Polydor from the Visitors, if you don't remember him. He's the old-timey character. He's over there. Bobby Latta was their other first-round pick. He's a shortstop. I think he was in the Pioneer League for a little bit. He's pretty good. They're going to be solid. They're going to be really, really solid. You got in their lineup, you got Jackie Bradley Jr., you got Correll Prime, you got Joe Lytle, you got Nico Holzheiser, you got Joe Gray. Jalen Vasquez, he looks like a pretty good infielder. From nothing to something for the Indianapolis Clowns. It's definitely going to be, they have a really good outfitter. Jackie Bradley Jr., Joe Gray, and Nico Holzheiser is a solid outfield. So Indianapolis Clowns, I give them a solid 9 out of 10 on their draft. All right, let's go to the Firefighters. Firefighters pretty much got nothing but banana ball veterans. So as I already said, Firefighters got Armando Becerra from us. They got Eric Jones Jr. from the Bananas. They got Jared Donaldson from the Bananas as well. Zach Phillips from the Bananas. I don't know how Zach Phillips fell to the 6th round. I don't know what that's about. Maybe people didn't go to his birthday party or something. If you've ever seen Draft Day, you know what I'm talking about. Tyner Hughes, he was a visitor. They picked him up. I think 21 out of the 24 players on the Firefighters have played banana ball before. That's a big jump up. That is a very, very big jump up from what they had last year. And they need it. Even though they did make the championship, they did have, I think, the worst record in banana ball last year. So that'll be good. A lot of experience for the Firefighters. Draft made their team a whole lot better. Coconuts, final team. The Loco Beach Coconuts. The way they did this draft, because the Coconuts and Clowns had 0 players, they had a pick at the beginning and at the end of every round. So those two teams were able to draft a lot of good players. Infield, they got Jordan Brewer. They got Dalton Malden from the Bananas. They got J.D. Urso from the Visitors. They got Peyton Chatagnier from the Visitors as well. He was a shortstop, played at Ole Miss. I believe he won a national championship there. Big pickup for them. They got Sal from us. Ashby Vining from the Visitors. Eric Osberg's another catcher. He's been in minor league ball for a long time. And then Dane Toffland. I'm not sure who that is, but look forward to meeting you, Dane. Their outfielders, they got Tanner Allen from Mississippi State. He was a Mississippi State legend. He's a really good left-handed bat. They got Armani Henderson as a designated runner and entertainment player. They got Grady Morgan. Ben Parker. Ben Parker is one of the most jacked baseball players I've ever seen. I'm not sure where he went to school, but he's like a bodybuilder, and he's basically a va-va played outfield, is the way I describe him. And I think he can do a backflip. So he was actually their first position player drafted. And then for their pitchers, Andy Archer from the Bananas, Austin Krasminski from the Bananas, C.J. Williams from the Visitors. He was very good for them. Drake Fontenot from the Visitors. He was very good. Keegan James, not sure who that is. Will Etheridge, I've heard of him, not really sure who it is. Zach Smith, Joe Filomeno, Kyle Perry from the Bananas, and Brett Carson from the Tailgaters. So a lot of experience in the Coconuts roster as well. I would say their biggest, from what I know, their biggest impact players are Jordan Brewer, Peyton Chatagnier. I don't know. I'm sorry, Peyton. I don't know how to say your name. Tanner Allen, Ben Parker. And for pitchers, I would say Krem and C.J. Williams are pretty big, and Fontenot is pretty good pickups for them. They're going to be really good as well. I would say the Coconuts probably have the most visitors of any team. They got Brewer, and if I'm missing some, sorry. They got Brewer, Urso, Peyton, Ashby Vining, C.J. Williams, Fontenot. That's all I know. 6 visitors right there. I don't know if any other team has more than that. Coach Crocco did it right. I will say, I know Coach Crocco's kind of sick because I know he wanted Jordan Barth. Jordan Barth, he was about to take him the next pick, I think, and the Tailgaters snagged him. So, huge pickup for the Tailgaters. Huge pickup. Jordan Barth and Kyle Martin are huge, huge pickups for the Tailgaters. They're going to be very good. Their infield's going to be very good, and their lineup's going to be very good. Clowns, whole lot of experience. Jackie Bradley Jr., I mean, more experience than anybody in the organization by far, at least for high-level baseball. Nico Holzheiser, a lot of experience. Joe Lytle's played a lot of banana ball. That Chris Clark kid's got a lot of experience in minor league ball. All in all, obviously I'm going to put the party animals first. We got everybody back. We're the champs. So I'll give us first. I'll go Clowns second. I'll go Coconuts third. No. Let me take it back. I'm going to go Party Animals, Clowns, Tailgaters, Coconuts, Firefighters, Bananas. I'm not just hating on the Bananas, putting them last. I just don't know a lot about their players. They could be very good. I just don't know a lot about the people they drafted, honestly. So that's why I'm putting them last. Yeah, but it was a fun time. It was definitely stressful. Let me know what you guys think of my list. Also, let me know what you guys think of the draft as a whole. I'd be curious to know what people like and don't like about the whole draft format. I don't think it's perfect. I think there's some things that could be tweaked, whether it be more franchise players. Obviously next year, because we'll have all the 6 teams, there's not going to be a front load of the Clowns and Coconuts won't have the first and last pick of every round, so it'll be a little bit more even throughout the draft, but we'll see. Love to hear some of the thoughts that you guys have for the draft, for the franchises, for the entertainment players, for the fan vote, all that stuff. Party Animals on top as always. It's going to be an interesting season. A whole lot of new talent. Talent levels going up, so we'll see. Let me know in the comments. See you guys soon.